So, we are just going to our first homeschool convention. I'm in this crazy shirt because it's all about the coloring book. So, packed up the car this morning at like 4 o'clock. Actually, I packed it up yesterday, but filled with all the books, and we're like 5 minutes away. So, yeah, we're gonna set up, and it starts at 8. It's like 6:45 right now, so we have a little bit of time. So we just finished setting up. What do you guys think?
I think it looks really good.
Excited?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Should be a fun day. We'll see how it goes. So one of the great things about being at the Homeschool Conference is we can actually look around at the different exhibits for more stuff for the kids to do. What do we need to find?
New math books.
Which is?
Over there.
Algebra and geometry. And what else did you find?
Oh, this. The Osborne geography book.
So we're going to go talk to some of the math people and see exactly what their math books are like. Because I like really simple, understandable things, not all this flashy, gaudy stuff that just makes it more complicated sometimes. So let's go see what they're about.
So we're looking at the math stuff, and he's gonna tell us about the books.
So just
okay, all right. So I'm David Chandler, and I have a company, Math Without Borders, and let me tell you the general model for how I'm doing this. Okay. I taught since 1972, so I've been around a lot. And I've seen it all. Been around the block a few times. Okay.
We've gone through a few cycles of
math style. Math goes in fads.
Yeah.
Okay. But I've seen all these textbooks, and when I found these textbooks here by a guy named Paul Forrester, they are so incredible compared to anything else I've ever taught out of. And the idea is you need a teacher to make a course like this. Okay. So if I were to hand one of these books to a typical parent, they would be too intimidated to use that with their kids because they don't understand it maybe themselves. So what I'm doing is I do understand it, and I really appreciate what he has. So what I'm doing is I've done a video lesson with every single section in the text, from algebra 1 all the way through calculus. I'm skipping over geometry because it's a little different format, but still, I do something similar there. But anyway, all the way throughout, from algebra to calculus, I have one video, which is the lesson. I have a second video, which is where I go through and I actually solve on video every single assigned problem, which is typically half the problems, like all the evens or something like that, all right? For the first time and started reading through it, I was absolutely amazed. It has the best collection of real-world application problems I've ever seen in a high school textbook.
We were wondering if you could explain to us what all your projects are.
Would love to. So, welcome to Broccoli Boxes. We are engaging screen-free play for kids.
Okay.
It's educational with no prep required from mom. Each kit is inspired by children's literature. So, this kit here, Knights and the Dragons, and then we have a dragon box. The rice is lemon and lavender scented, and it's organic dried lavender that's inside the kit. Each kit also has educational play ideas for parents, because parents are busy and they have a lot on their minds and a lot to do. So This is a simple way for parents to provide engaging play for their kids, is good for them as well. So it works on fine motor skills, language development, STEM, critical thinking, problem solving, all of the fine motor.
So Adam Myers is going to tell us about Curiosity Chronicles. Okay.
Right. Hello and welcome to the elevator pitch, now delivered in video format. This is Curiosity Chronicles. It is a secular world history curriculum. World history, we mean we are very inclusive, trying to get all the people of the world. It's not just like Eurocentric, we're trying to get everything. Secular, we do discuss world religions. We discuss each one respectfully in their own words, but we do not preach a particular worldview. And the other fun thing about us is that we are told entirely as a dialogue between two kids. You look here, you will see Ted and Mona talking to each other. That is how our book is sold and discussed and how history is done. It's infinitely more interesting than a boring textbook, and it also allows us to do things like have different people with different points of view, and we can discuss history from different perspectives, especially in the parts where things get really ambiguous and, you know, the archaeology evidence is still coming out, stuff like that.
Right.
And it's also really fun because it's very a la carte. You can do all the activities, all of the things. You can have a student book and an instructor's guide and all that, or it can be as simple as taking our audiobook, listening to it in the car, and that's history class, which is really fun because I'm the voice actor of that guy, so I can talk to you and have a lot of fun explaining to you about history.
So we just finished up the conference, and it went pretty well. So what Homeschool Conference is, for all those who don't know, is a place where all kinds of people can come who do homeschool and find out different curriculums and stuff, because unlike normal school, you have to find your own curriculums for your kids when you're homeschooling. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of people who have everything from math to games to there's a virtual reality school pretty much that was there, and so we were there to show the new coloring books curriculum that we have going to be putting out in this fall.
Turn left onto Howland Boulevard.
It was interesting. It was interesting to see what was represented and everything.
As far as the coloring book went, it was cool to see what people thought about different stuff. Like probably 95% of the people we talked to didn't know that the reef in Florida Keys is a barrier reef, which means it goes along the coast. So it goes all the way from St. Lucie all the way to the Dry Tortugas, which makes it the third largest one in the world. And most people just thought it was, you know, random reefs here and there, but not really like a barrier reef like you would think of with, you know, the Great Barrier Reef and stuff. Also, they didn't know a lot about the facts of a lot of the fish and stuff, so
1.5 miles.
It was good to see that it's something that people are curious about and they want to learn more about it. So it's kind of the whole point of the book, and it was a good test to see that people do actually want this. So
Yeah, it was nice to see that so many people like cared about what we find so interesting with the ocean, and either people like even the Dry Tortugas, like either people didn't know about it and now they're super interested, or they already have a trip planned or trying to get there because it's such a cool place. And if it was also interesting because there's the combo of, oh, my kid likes to color but not really read, so I can read, and they'll really like the videos while they color, or the parent who wanted to color and the kid will want to read. So like,
yeah,
it really is like a good mix for everyone.
So we're heading back now, and it was a long day, but definitely worth it. Got a lot of contacts. People really want to join the blog and, you know, get that monthly new article and stuff. So that's also great to hear that it's something people want. So we will be putting that out once a month. If you guys are interested in the blog and exclusive coloring page with it every month, there'll be a link below for you to follow to check that out. And this last one is going to be about parrotfish poop, which is sand pretty much. And a lot of people really like that too. So
Yeah.
all right, so we'll see you guys next time.
There's things. How can you go forward? On this side, there's things. Oh, maybe it's just because of that post.
That's me for sure.